I'm Jackie Williams. Was in the U.S. Army, the 101st Airborne Division. I was in there from later part of '69 till '77, and took most of my training up north in Fort Dix, Fort Lewis, and Fort Campbell. Didn't want no Tennessee boy down in the south because they knowed we'd cause too much trouble down in there. And when I went to Vietnam, I went to Fort Ord, California, and flew out of the Air Force Base there because of the protesters and things at the civilian airports. But on my way over, I have to say that I did get drunk as a dog. And then when we come into Saigon, they were trying to knock us out of the air with mortars. The Viet Cong was. And we was landing down the runway, and you could look out the window and you could see the mortars exploding on each side of the plane because they couldn't ever get it zeroed in right. And then we finally got off the plane and found a hole and jumped in it. But from there, I went up to the DMZ in the A Shaw Valley, separates the north from the south. I carried the M60 machine gun. I was part-time door gunner on the Huey helicopters. And I climbed the mountains up there, Senate. I was from Tennessee, mountain boy. They said, you'd be good to climb the mountains for us, so we did. And I went through A Shaw Valley and through the big shadow of death up there. And when I come back home in the medevac. I come all the way from Camp Zama, Japan, or from Cameron Bay to Camp Zama, Japan, to Alaska, Chicago, Walter Reed, where they spit all over me, the doctors and the nurses and the interns. And then I told them plainly, if I could get up out of here with this big old cast on me, I'd probably stomp you. But I said a few other choice words I ain't gonna say now because I don't believe in saying them no more. And then I done my recuperation for about a year, and I give them a little bit more of my civilian time. Then I wound up in Fort Lewis again. Then I wound up in Germany, over there, guarding the wall over at in Berlin. And from there, I come back to Fort Dix, New Jersey, smack the first sergeant, and come home.